I am sick of the glazing. I am absolutely sick of the glazing of Carlos Prates. Carlos Prates is not miles ahead of Colby Covington. I was watching a bedtime MMA video, and I heard the insane take that if Colby Covington was given to Carlos Prates, it would be like feeding him to the wolves. And that's when I really started to wonder, who do people think this guy is? Let's go through who he's beat. Neil Magny, Li Jingliang, Charles Radke, and Trevin Giles. Trevin Giles outstruck him, was winning the whole fight, outstruck him, and then got, boom, just got his lights shut out. But that's okay. It's Trevin Giles. You know, he's meant to get knocked out. That's what they put him in there for. But if you're getting outstruck by Trevin Giles, what makes you think that this is someone that's gonna be at the top? He beat Neil Magny. He beat Neil Magny 3 weeks after Neil Magny already got knocked out by a young contender, Miles Morales. Miles Morales knocked him out. And then Carlos Prates fought him 3 weeks later, and no one cared about what Miles Morales did. Everyone glazing Carlos Prates while Miles Morales literally did it first. And he did it first, and he's younger. But no one cares. But no one cares because he doesn't smoke cigarettes and he doesn't look cool, and his name isn't the Nightmare, and his and his initials don't make a funny acronym. Dude was fighting Mitch Ramirez. Mitch Ramirez, who, if you probably are like, who the fuck is Mitch Ramirez exactly? He's actually in the UFC, and he is a Thiago Moises victim. And not a submission. He's a Thiago Moises striking masterclass victim. He got TKO'd by Thiago Moises via leg kicks, like fucking Jonathan Martinez and Adrian Yanez. This is by Thiago Moises. This is the level of competition he's going against. And that dude, Mitch Ramirez, took him down, picked him up, lifted him, boom, slammed him onto the canvas. Like picked him up in the air, took him down straight to the middle of the mat. And people think that Colby Covington cannot beat him. People not even cannot beat him. People think that Colby Covington, this would be sending him to the wolves. You guys have no idea how good prime Colby Covington was. I'm sick of the glaze. Carlos Prates needs to face Jeff Neal next, and he will fucking lose. I guarantee you guys. Next, and this hurts me so much, Payton Talbott. Payton, baby. I love you, Payton. But I can't be biased because they think I'm rage baiting. So I have to prove I'm not rage baiting. I'm serious. These are real takes. Sean Brady does beat Islam Makhachev. Y'all niggas just really don't get MMA. Charles Oliveira is not good. Y'all niggas just don't get MMA. I swear, bro. Y'all niggas think I'm rage baiting. I'm dead ass serious. Payton Talbott. People are putting Payton Talbott in conversations he's really just not ready for. He's only beat Cameron Simon. Cameron Simon is the only decent win that he has on his resume that is holding him up to be a real prospect. He beat Giannis Gamori, but Giannis Gamori fucking sucks. He tried to throw a leg kick in the pocket and got knocked out in 10 seconds. Like, there's nothing that we can learn from that. And he took the rest of the year off. He fought Giannis Gamori and then took the rest of the year off. I digress. But if you watch Talbott's fights, he's struggled a lot in his early career. And he hasn't fought anyone that's given him adversity that's good yet. So I don't understand where this is coming from. We don't have anything to base this dude off of. He beat Giannis Gamori. And Cameron Simon should be at flyweight. If anyone's watched Cameron Simon, people know that Cameron Simon is a small and frail bantamweight. He was really, if you watch that Simon fight, it really just looks like they are just in different weight classes. Talbot is 5'10". If you look, Talbot is literally just shoving him all. Talbot, so they'll be walking in the cage. This is the Simon fight. They'll be walking in the cage. Simon will try to engage. Talbot will literally just shove. He'll just shove him into the fucking cage like he's his little brother. Like, son, there was a huge size difference. I got through every fucking fight until I realized this shit wasn't fucking recording. But I don't care, because I'll do it all over again. Cameron Simon, way too fucking small. Talbot hasn't beat anyone. Talbot has not beat anyone of genuine skill that could even make him struggle. And the people he has beat, he has struggled with, and they aren't of genuine skill. The nigga lost to Tracy Cortez's cousin. Nick Aguirre was giving them really big problems in the grappling. And people think that Jose Aldo would lose to him. I heard this take and it genuinely astounded me. Just because Batista, just because he didn't get the decision, are we fucking serious? What does, like, if Aldo just got the decision, people would be throwing him in conversations with Sean O'Malley, Corey Sandhagen. But because he didn't get the decision, now he's going to lose to little baby Payton Talbot at 26 years old, who hasn't beat anyone. His most recent win is Giannis Gamori. He hasn't even beat Ronnie Barcelos. Like, I don't, no. Talbot, listen, Talbot. I hate that I have to do this to you. You know you're my favorite fighter. You're like, no, I'm sorry, no. Next, we have, this fighter is from a fan base that will glaze their fighters so much that I think it might genuinely be a mental illness. Like, you really have to check up on some of these fans. Shara Bullet is fucking ass. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of people thinking that because this dude beat Armen Petrosian, people are saying that this dude is the next. I don't even know how the fuck this dude is ranked. Like, this is the shit I'm about to go. I'm not gonna go on a rant, but this is something that really, really astounds me with the UFC, and we'll get to it later when we get to someone at flyweight that I have to talk about. He beat Armen Petrosian, Mikel Alexejczyk, Antonio Trocauch, Bruno Silva. And we'll also talk about this Bruno Silva fight in a bit. None of these people were ranked. None of these people were ranked, or they were not even right under the rankings. Like, these people were not close to the rankings. Maybe Bruno Silva at the time, because this was 2023, so I don't remember how close Bruno Silva was up then. But none of these people were close to the rankings. How the fuck does he get ranked at middle? That makes no sense. Even Topology has him at 17. They don't, like, this is all just Russian privilege. Regardless of the privilege, let's talk about him as a fighter. His striking, it's all right. His grappling, I'm confused. It's not adding up. Why are you getting taken down and controlled by Bruno Silva? That's like, you're from Russia. This is like if Song Yadong didn't know how to do simple addition. Like, what do you mean you're getting taken down by Bruno fucking Silva? And not just getting taken down, you're getting held there. I don't get it. What's going on here? And even in the striking, he is a good striker, but I really feel like his boxing leaves a lot to be desired. His kicks are very well. He has very great kicks, but his boxing leaves a lot to be desired. And I really I know that Michael Venom Page is going to knock him out on February 1st in 2025. Listen, I'm picking Michael Venom Page by round 2 knockout over Shara, and I really hope a lot of y'all will agree with this. I've been getting a lot of comments that I'm rage baiting, and I'm not rage baiting anything I say. If you comment, I respond, and I give you logic behind it. I'm never rage bait. Oh shit, was that God? Fuck. I'm never rage baiting. But Michael Venom Page, if you watch the Ian Gary fight, Ian Gary's a very, very good striker. He was going up against Shavkat He was going up against Shavkat. He was picking him apart on the feet. He was picking his shots very, very well. He just doesn't have that power because he's vegan. If he ate a couple of steaks, then he would have beat Shavkat. I said this in the other video. But against MVP, Ian Gary couldn't get settled on the feet. MVP was knocking his head back with strikes. Like, Ian Gary would try to walk forward out of nowhere. Phew, you don't even see the straight coming from Michael Venom Page. I genuinely think he might be the fastest striker in the higher weight classes, and I don't see Shara dealing with that well. I think what's gonna happen is he's gonna get in there with them. He's gonna get in there with them. He's gonna think that he is the better striker. He's gonna try to strike with them. He's gonna get outclassed, because the way Michael Venom Page outclasses people, he makes them look silly. So I think Shara's going to start to look silly out there, and he's not going to like that just because of Shara Bullet isn't the type of guy to play around. If you know, you know. I'll leave a little clip up, but if you know, you know. So I think Shara's going to get very frustrated with the fact that MVP is just kind of making him look silly on the feet, and he's going to try to shoot a takedown. But even though he's from Russia, he can't fucking grapple. So he's going to try to shoot this takedown. But MVP's had to defend takedowns from much better people. So he's just going to shuck him off. I'm almost positive Kevin Holland is a better grappler than Shara Magomedov. MVP's going to shuck him off. Now he's going to be tired from attempting those takedowns that he never fucking does. And he's going to get finished on the feet in round 2. And then he's going to fall off. And I really cannot wait. I think this is going to be one of the first fights where we really see that Dagestani aura start to break. Because, yes, we've seen them lose, but we don't really see them get just outclassed and bullied that much. And I think this MVP fight is really going to change the perception for some people. It's already kind of been changing with Islam versus Arman, Ankalaev versus Pereira. But I really think Shara Magomedov is about to take the beating of his life in this fight against MVP, and no one's talking about it. People think this dude is good. I don't get it. You got controlled on the ground by Bruno Silva. The next person I have to talk about is what some people call Ilia Toporia's kryptonite. But this doesn't look like Islam Makhachev, so I don't know what the fuck these people are talking about. Evloev has 0 avenues to beat Ilia Topuria. And I don't know why people are rating him so high. All these videos I've watched where people are ranking the fighters to beat the champs in their respective divisions, people are putting Evloev up here. And I'm not saying Lopez. I think Lopez will probably lose too. But I think he has a better chance. What the fuck can Evloev even do? Please, someone comment and tell me what Evloev can actually do to win this fight. What the... Pitolev has beat Diego Lopez. That's his best to win. But it was on like a week notice. 1 week notice, and he struggled. He got rocked in the fight in the first round by Diego Lopez. Arnold Allen, good fight. He couldn't hold Allen down for too long, and he got hurt by the knee. Aljamain Sterling. Aljo would have won that fight if he wasn't so focused on position and he actually tried to do some damage while he had these good positions. Because that fight was very, very close, and it was very, very even. There were points watching that fight where you were really thinking, damn, if anyone does anything of note here, they win the round. That's how close it was. So he's not some amazing grappler. If he ran through Aljamain Sterling, then maybe you could say something about him beating Topuria. But Topuria is a black belt in jiu-jitsu, and he has been before he even started boxing. What is Pitolev going to do to him? I don't understand what Movsar Evloev could do to him. He beat Nick Lentz, Dan Ige, Diego Lopez, Arnold Allen, Aljamain Sterling. These are his notable wins. None of these performances at anywhere in them did he show something that made you think he is the next champion. As a matter of fact, this dude catfished his way into the UFC like a Tinder bitch that's only showing her fucking titties and face. Like, bro, scroll all the way down. I can just imagine Dana White when he was about to sign Movsar Evloev. He was like, rear naked choke. Rear naked choke, punches, head kick, rear naked choke, punches. Oh shit, round 2, round 1, round 2, round 1, round 2, round 3. We got ourselves the next Khabib. We got the next Hamzat Chimaev at featherweight. Sign this kid now. And then he signed him. And Evloev was like, woo, man. Good thing I got in the UFC. I don't got to try ever again. Decision. So if he's only had decisions in the UFC and he struggles to hurt people, what makes you think that he can be Ilya? Even in the worst world ever, where Ilya has staff or some shit, or not even. I'm not even gonna say staff. Let's say Ilya just, for some reason, that Bryce Mitchell takedown wasn't a fluke. He wasn't just like not caring because he was dominating the entire fight, and that really is his level. And he gets taken down by Evloev over and over. I still don't see how round 3, 4, 5. How does Evloev do this? Evloev can't finish him. And he's not going to do this shit for fucking 25 minutes straight. He has no avenues to beat Ilya. And so I don't know why he's getting this praise. Next. We're going to talk about someone at flyweight. This is who I was talking about when I was just talking about Shara. Damn, I just got a Shara bullet. This dude is being put in conversations that he has no business to be in, like he wasn't just knocked out a couple of months ago. I'm really not understanding where the Joshua Van love is coming from, because if you watch Joshua Van, you'll realize very quickly he has zero power in his hands. Joshua Van actually has zero power in his hands. And because of that, he finds himself losing to every high-ranked opponent he gets. He got Charles Johnson, who isn't, I'm sorry, he actually just loses to anyone that's decent. He gets Charles Johnson, who's, he's kind of like that, I'm not even sure if I want to say Tim Elliott range, but somewhere around there, gets knocked out. And by the way, Charles Johnson is fighting an unranked opponent next. They have Charles Johnson fighting an unranked opponent next when he knocked out Van, and they have Van fighting a ranked opponent. This shit makes zero fucking sense. I was watching another video by another certain YouTuber, and I heard him say that Joshua Van, Tarsuro Tyra, and Steve Erceg are the prospects to watch out for. Even though that they had already lost in 2024, he said that these were the ones to look out for. And I agree. Tyra was great in that fight against Royval, and it really showed that he is meant to be at that high level. He just really needs to learn how to box. He really needs to learn how to throw some punches. And Erceg proved against Pantoja that he is a high-level flyweight. But he went against Kyra France and he got caught, because that's just a worse matchup for him than Pantoja. But he still proved he was high level. Van hasn't fucking done that. When has Van proved he was high level? When he got knocked out by Charles Energy Johnson? I'm sick of it. This dude has no power. He needs to get in the gym. He needs to but he's not really that small either. Muscular. I genuinely think, no matter what this says right here, I think he just isn't blessed by God. He just doesn't have it in him. Charles Johnson loses. He beats Shires, Cody Durden. You see how you're not seeing anyone of note here? We're not seeing anyone on the level of a Alex Perez, anyone on the level of a Pantoja. These are who the other prospects are putting up good performances against. This fucking midget makes me so mad. No, he's not good. Whenever he finally gets that jump up again, he's just going to lose again. So that's that. And if you listen, if y'all disagree with anything, just tell me. Just tell me how. Because I've been getting a lot of comments and it's just rage bait. 0 out of 10 rage bait. 10 out of 10 rage bait. I dead ass. I'm not fucking rage baiting. I'm dead fucking ass about everything I've said. I'm dead ass serious, nigga. If you have a disagreement with anything I've said, let me know and I will dismantle it logically. This is not rage baiting. I am 1000% serious. I'm never wrong.
We banging through your door if you don't want them, let us see. Shoes red on the bottom like it's lava on the floor. I don't do no features, I just had to let you know. The way she sucked me up.